Can I have both?
Yeah, you can do a combo. You can do a combo. Chris Campanelli is the voice you hear, and the product he brings us is a 3-piece duster kit with the pole, duster head, and handheld duster. This particular SKU is brand new today. This particular offering, I should say. Call it. SKU is an internal term. We are super excited about this offer, and I have one of the previous versions of these dusters. Still use them to this day.
Still use them.
They're awesome. Now, Chris is part of the brothers Campanelli. He and his brother Joe, you will know from the show, and you all are about to celebrate your 30th anniversary, is that right?
20th.
20th. I gave you 10 years, didn't I?
It was a long time ago, David.
It was 20 years. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was 30 years. Okay, so 20 years ago.
20 years of QVC in January. It was still a long time, yeah.
Now, Chris, wonderful to have you back. And this is the kit. You get the large duster. You get the one with the pole attached.
Yep.
And then this screw-on telescoping pole will fit the large one, or you can use it by itself as a hand duster.
That's correct. You hit it.
And we have 3 colorways for you. We have the blue, we have magenta, and finally we have it in teal. I wouldn't care if it were purple with yellow polka dots.
Purple? I mean, that sounds like... It works.
Like crazy. You choose a color because the color makes you smile.
Color makes you smile. And the design with a nice paisley pattern makes you happy.
Yeah, and your wife designed all these, right?
She did. My wife, Stella, yeah.
Yeah. Stella!
Stella!
So we are super excited about this because it's not a matter of just moving dirt around, because other types of dusters will just move dirt around. This will move the dirt, collect it, grab it, and take it away.
That's correct, yeah. I mean, when you go to the store, you get really brainwashed with these disposable products because you see aisles and aisles of disposable products, because the idea is that you use something like this that really is like a toy in comparison. This piece is disposable, and then you have to go back and buy more over and over and over again. I mean, seriously, just go look at the starter
kits. Well, that's how they get you, right?
Kits. Yeah.
That's how they suck you in, and you come home and you clean one credenza with this, and it's filthy.
And it's filthy, and you have to throw it away.
And you have to throw it out.
That's right.
And then you get another one.
And you get another one.
And then suddenly the box is empty, and you're off to the store buying more.
And then when the box is empty, if you didn't buy more, you can't dust.
Yeah, right?
Let's not do that.
So why not have something that you can dust with that is bigger, better material, and it also is reusable millions of times.
Or you might be using a feather duster, which quite frankly, David, just moves dust, to your point, from A to B, and dust is disgusting stuff. You want to remove it from your house.
Or pollen.
Or pollen.
Pollen's coming.
Very good point. I mean, it's already here, right? But microfiber is like millions of little fingers that lift, trap, and remove the dust. The dust is now trapped right here on the duster. So now when this gets dirty, what do? I don't throw it away. I go outside, I give it a nice little shake, and then I get to use it over and over and over again instead of continuously going back to the store to buy more disposable
Can you run these
products.
under the tap if they're really filthy?
If they get really dirty, absolutely, if you wanted to, but just make sure you let them air dry before you use them again.
Thoroughly
before you
use them again.
Absolutely.
Now, dust is insidious. It finds its way. And it finds its way into the little nooks and crannies, and we're thinking, how in the world am I ever going to get that out?
Or how am I ever going to clean it with something like this, right? I mean, because...
You know where this belongs?
In the
there.
trash.
All right, so go into the nooks and crannies with this, because this molds itself even to the small spaces.
Yes, it fits into those hard-to-reach places that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to dust. We put a nice soft silicone tip on the end here so you're not going to scratch or mar your furniture.
Nothing is a problem.
Yeah, right? This, to your point, fitting into the hard-to-reach places. I cannot get my hands in this vase.
And if you can, I know I can.
No, you certainly couldn't.
Yeah,
and if you did,
these big meat hooks, no way.
You'd probably have to break it to get it off, right? But the whole idea, David, is that you put this all the way down, you give it a nice couple little twists, and then as I start pulling it out, so first of all, I've cleaned all the way at the bottom, and then as I start pulling it out, I give it a little twist, and now I'm cleaning the collar as well. But the whole idea, David, is that when this gets dirty, I just give it a nice little shake, and then I go back to cleaning over and over and over again. They're also bendable, right? So I can take this, I can bend it, and I can bend it again. Now I can clean the ceiling fan blade on both sides at exactly the same time. So I'm not getting on a chair or a ladder to clean, right? My mom, she's 87 years old, still lives independently, still loves to clean, but the last thing that I want her to do is to get on a chair or a ladder to do anything.
Right.
And never mind dusting.
Now, let's take a look at our colors again, because we've got the blue, very popular. So remember, these are kind of a two-tone, and then the pole is going to have a paisley print on it.
Yes.
So this is the blue. This color is called magenta. And finally, we have it in the teal. Again, the color is there because it makes you smile.
Because it makes you happy.
Yeah. They all do exactly the same job, and they do a really, really great job. I mean, if you've got a little bit of dirt or a whole lot of dirt,
That's right.
This is going to be your choice. I remember when I bought a new bed from QVC, and they came to get the old mattress, and when they lifted the old mattress up, I was embarrassed.
With the amount of dust.
There was so much yuck on my floor, I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Because out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind, yeah.
But I didn't know why I was sneezing so much at night.
Because the dust and that pollen,
All that
gets
dust and that yuck was there.
Yeah.
So get rid of it. Have something that'll reach under the hard-to-reach places and get it, grab it, and remove it.
Bring the tool to the job. That's what we like to do here. We've been doing this at QVC for 20 years, but in business since 1955, right? The whole idea is that we want to make sure that your life is easier. Bring the cleaning tool to the job. Like the extension pole that comes here. We can get all the way up here, David, all the way up in the crown molding.
Housekeeping is very happy with you.
We can even go beyond the set if we wanted to. We can get all the way up high. That's probably about 15 feet, right? We can come all the way up here to the camera lens if we wanted to. If I also wanted to get down low, to your point, if I wanted to clean underneath things, I can now bend this. I can go down low. I don't have to take the vacuum out as much. I can go underneath the washer and dryer.
Now, if you find any paper with dead presidents on it, I lost some.
I think I lost all the dead paper presidents.
Is that right? Okay, well, I thought I was right. It's not a good joke, but it's the one I had.
But this is the one, that, David, that you get all the way underneath, right? Clean underneath between the washer and dryer. Get underneath the refrigerator. Get between the couch or underneath the couch.
We talk about that refrigerator because so many times that air intake area gets clogged with dust.
So dirty.
And then it makes your refrigerator work harder.
Yes.
And then if you don't clean that dust out of there, the refrigerator breaks down and you end up having to pay a costly repair bill when many times, and I don't know the exact history of your machine, but many times it's just the dust that's causing a problem.
Your refrigerator runs all the time. It does not stop running.
It doesn't have a break.
To your point, if it is clogged, it's going to work harder and then not be as efficient.
We are very, very busy. Frank, how many are gone now? 500 sets are now gone,
All right.
mostly in the blue, I'm told.
Okay, I love the blue. This allows you to clean into those hard-to-reach places. Now, David, when's the last time you cleaned your vents? Now, I know you have this kit at home, so you probably clean your vents regularly.
Well, you know what? It's amazing to me because those air intake area vents, but into my HVAC system, into my central heating and air conditioning, filthy.
Filthy.
After a short amount of time, they can get filthy. And if you've not cleaned, if you don't remember the last time you cleaned it, trust me, it's dirty. It's time for you to get in there with a microfiber duster kit from Campanelli. It's going to make all the difference.
It is, and these collapse to below an inch, David. This is the electronics, maybe your cable box or a DVD player or something like that that's in that cabinet. You can get all the way in and behind there if you wanted to. We talk about this all the time, you and I. Blinds, right? You spend a lot of good money for blinds. The last thing you want to do is take them off the wall to try to clean them, right?
Because you have to take a class.
You have to, you have to take a class to get them up and down. But the whole idea,
nobody knows how to do that.
The whole idea is that you get the duster is going to lift, trap, and remove the dirt
now,
from
in my family room, I've got, because you all see it on Coffee Talk every week, I have those wide louvered blinds, wooden ones
like
in my windows.
Or plantation
They're not
shutters?
plantation shutters, but they're like this,
Or like
except
this,
that they're tan.
Sure.
And they collect dust like nobody's business.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Until I take a Campanelli duster to it.
Now, David, when's the last time, when did you purchase your duster set, would you say?
I would say probably about 15 years ago.
15 years. Have you bought something like this
sir.
in 15 years?
No, sir.
That's the whole idea. You do not have to go to the store to buy more disposable products over and over and over again. This just gets all of those hard-to-reach places and the way up high, David. That's, to me, the one thing that I love this kit so much
And
for. Way
you're
up high
not a
and way
short
down low.
person.
I am not.
But I'm taller than you are.
Yes, you are.
I can go all the way up here.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah, but look, I can do it too.
Oh, look at you,
This allows
fancy.
me. This
I'm a
allows
little bit taller than you. I'm going to reach that light up there.
I'm never going to compete there.
All
That's
right.
for sure.
This is an extraordinary duster kit, and I will tell you, well, that's filthy.
That's nice.
Yeah, and one time I was visiting friends who had low ceilings, and my head bumped, their ceiling fan wasn't on. And my face got covered with dust, and they were horribly embarrassed. And I was like, no, really, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And so, you know what? Dust collects, and we don't see it. If it's
nasty
out of
stuff.
sight,
Yeah,
it's out of mind.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the kit. 1,000 of these kits are gone now. We have it in the blue on the far right. In the middle is magenta, and on the far left is teal. Don't miss these because it is a small price to pay for all that they're going to do over the years.
I agree.
And how much money they're going to save you by not having to buy those disposables.
That alone saves you the money, gets way up high, way down low, everything in between.
Good to have you back, sir.
Thanks, buddy. Great to
Always
be
a
here.
pleasure. Let me give you this.
Thank you very much.
In the meantime, In the Kitchen with David is in the offing, and we've got a great show planned for you tonight. We've got great buys, a look at today's special value, and a whole lot more. It's all coming up in just moments right here, live on QVC.